G'day everyone, Zach here from Fishing World. Today I'm talking about tackle storage. All this gear is really well made and it's specific to certain types of equipment. I think it's really important whether you're out bush, on the boat or at home in the garage that your equipment is in somewhat specifically made storage so that it is looked after, it's safe and it's easy to find because you know that that bag or system holds that material. So yeah, let's rip into it. Let's start with the Yondi. So this thing's been following me absolutely everywhere. I take it to work. It's got this compartment in the back here for a laptop. You can also get an extra laptop casing for the outside. I've taken it out hiking and camping, and I've also taken it out on the boat. It's designed to be versatile and for adventuring. It's a modular setup, so you've got these pouches that fit to the outside, and there's a bunch of different extras that you can purchase for the inside too, depending on your needs. These detach. There's one that fits up here too that's submersible and also fits around your waist for a bit of a waist bit of storage if you're on the move. All the external material is completely waterproof, so the only way water can get in is via the zips, and I've taken it out walking in absolutely torrential rain and didn't get any water in at all. So highly recommend this. It's designed for fishing. It's got you know, rod storage on the side. There's different pouches in there for your keys and whatnot. And then here's some of the things that you get as extra bundles. There's cubes, and basically I use these to my advantage in terms of being organised, because what I do is, this one's set up for snapper, and I've got a couple of others that might be for cod missions, bass missions, estuary, you name it. Whatever you do, you set one of these up with the basics, what you need for that species or location. And I just chuck this in with a bunch of other bits and bobs, and I know that I'm going to have the bare essentials, and that's great for just your at-home storage to be able to grab and put in this bag and have everything you need. This is called the Protect bag, and basically at the moment I've got all my podcasting gear in here. It's got these sections here that's all velcroed in and keeps everything in there. If you're going on a flight, you might whack your reels in there, camera gear, all that sort of stuff. It's, yeah, got that cushioning to protect your expensive bits of tech. Next up, let's talk about the Insalt lure roll for top water. I'm a big fan. This is made with really good materials. You can fit a heap of lures in here. There's this big pouch at the end here that is for all my terminal, maybe some pliers, whatever else. And if you're a top water enthusiast, this is really good because each pack, you know, sleeve is for one, maybe two lures, two if they're unrigged. And yeah, there's no space lost if you don't have one of these filled up. So if you go on a trip and you lose 5 lures, you just come home with a smaller size bag. It's not the same size container. It will grow and shrink depending on what is in here. The ends have mesh so you can spray them down, breathable, so they can dry out as well. But this is a really good product. The thing that I love about rolls is that, yeah, it's cushioned, it's waterproof. You know that this is going to be your top lure roll, right? So this is where they're going to be. It's very obvious, and then, as I said, it's saving space, this thing. So highly recommend the Insalt top water roll. Next up, we got some gear from Hookem. So the thing that I love about trays, well, they've been around for ages, right? And every fisho's got them, but they've beefed up their sort of standard offering. This is completely waterproof. I love the 2-stage opening system, latches that you can tell are really rock solid and well made. These just have the removable slides, and it comes in 2 sizes. This one I've got set up for estuary, and the other one with a bunch of diving lures that are bigger. But you know, with your trays, it's really important to know that whilst this might be waterproof, it's not idiot proof. So if which like my old tackle trays, I must say, now I've got this one, I really want to look after the gear that's looking after my gear. And anything that I chuck on a line and throw into the water is not going to come back in here until I've rinsed it, dried it, and I know that it's rust free, and then I'll whack it back in. And you can create a little drying rack at home, or you can have some sort of a system, but that's the quickest way to compromise every lure in here, by chucking a lure from the salt straight in here. I know it's easy, but maybe grab a Tupperware container or another sort of thing. So if you're on the boat, all you use lures go in there. Heaps of people just chuck them on the bait board, and then at the end of the day, rinse all that gear, find it's home after. This piece is designed specifically for squid jigs. It's two-sided, and basically it's got an interlocking system. So the squid jigs lie on top of each other and interconnected so that you maximize space. I've never got as many hard bodies into a space as big as this. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 lures, but some of them I've got 2 smaller lures, like this one I've got 2 squid jigs in there, no worries. And again, nice big latches. But I've also got, I think up to about 110 mil lures, and this has trebles, and the trebles fit perfectly into the slot, so they don't roll around and get the paint knocked off them. They fit tightly in there, and yeah, it's quite a good system, really well designed. Not waterproof, it's actually designed to have air vents, and yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. Lastly, we got some gear from Atomic, and they've got their jig wallets. Jesus. These jig wallets are made from really heavy PVC, which is important because a lot of these jigs have heavy gauge hooks, and if that gets into any material that can't cop it, then it's just going to rip everything in and probably get stuck in, so when you need it, it's jammed in and you end up cutting into your bag just to go fishing. That's for your slow pitch sort of jigs, and then your verticals, longer. I'm a big fan of jigging, and this weighs 3 kilos and rolls up into something smaller than your water bottle. So I think maximizing space, again, I've harped on about it, but any lure that's not in here doesn't change. It, it doesn't mean I'm wasting space. It just gets into a smaller, tighter roll. They've also got these mesh bags, and I like how they're breathable and flexible. This one, you can whack them in any crevice on your boat or whatever. They come in a bunch of sizes. I've got, say, bait jigs. What else we got in here? Split rings, and just hooks that just live on the boat, out of the boat. If they're empty, they just squash. This one's got my leaders in it, and it's just helping me with my organisation, really. Keeping things together in stuff that is in storage that is suitable. Anyways, I hope these tips gave you some inspiration around your home on the water storage and how you can improve your game with some products just like these.